Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is just going to be a short little video covering TJ Exclusives Plastix skates. These drop tomorrow at 8 a.m. So I wanted to get the word out there, just my opinions, my impressions. I've already spoken about these before briefly, but these are the final version, and I think they are even better than what I had previously. I've got them on my Beastex, I've got them on my Viper V3, and they were engineered for glass, and what I can certainly say is that on glass, these feel absolutely ridiculously good. The one thing about this type of material, it's made of 3 different plastics. It's a hybrid skate. But overall, it is something that is very durable. You don't have that PTFE grind coming off of any of your PTFE skates while using this on glass. They're advertised as being 15 times more durable than PTFE skates, but I mean, even using these for probably 10 hours or more each on each of these mice, probably 15 or 20 on my Beastex, and probably closer to 15 on the Viper, to be honest. I don't have like any signs of wear at all. There's none of that PTFE shine. There's none of that layer of PTFE grinding down and having inconsistencies in the skates. I don't have any scratches on these skates. So what I can say is I certainly think that the claims regarding durability are going to hold true. The thing I like about these skates is the audible level of noise while you are gliding on glass pads, for the most part, is cut down. It just sounds like a light glide on my Akari. I don't have any worry about that PTFE grind. Again, I don't find myself wiping things off. Compared to Obsidian skates, I would say I feel like I have more control on the plastic skates. I pick up like maybe a little bit additional surface texture feel, kind of like that extra awareness, that extra consciousness of like my mouse moving on the pad. Overall, it just feels a little bit more numbed down on Obsidian skates. I like the smoothness. I like the audible reduction in noise gliding on the plastic skates. Just kind of feel more connected to the glide on the plastic skates. It certainly doesn't feel like I have as much wiggle. I have literally the same speed as I would on Obsidian skates with my own control of the mouse. And I feel like I just have a lot more control during my moments of tracking, my moments of flicking. They feel exceptionally good on glass. I know that they advertise these for glass, but I have tried them on the Hien, which is a textured hybrid pad, and I've tried them on smooth pads, smooth cloth pads like the Raiden and the Neptune from Lethal Gaming Gear. And I will just throw out there that the skates do actually perform quite well on cloth and hybrid as well. On hybrid, it's probably like a very textured hybrid surface like the Hien. It's probably my least favorite surface to use the TJ skates on, but I still perform extremely well. It's just I'm picking up a little tiny bit more during the glide. I'm picking up a little tiny bit more of that texture feel. If you don't like that, you might have some averment to these skates on a pad like this. I actually liked it. I feel like my speed in terms of my movements is still exceptionally fast. I don't have any tug on my movements. I don't have any extra slowdown, but they do feel more controlled than Obsidian skates. Again, Obsidian dots that I have on my X2 V2. I get this greater sense of control. Again, this greater sense of my movements on the Hien. And overall, my time on a hybrid pad was exceptionally good. So these skates, I think one of my main combos right now is going to be something with these skates on glass. So it's just nice knowing that I can swap even to a hybrid pad and still have a very enjoyable experience without any wear down on the skates and without the necessity of feeling like I need to change skates for those moments where I'm testing pads or just feeling a little bit bored of glass and I want to have a little bit of a different experience. When swapping to something like a smooth pad like the Neptune or the Raiden, it is still a very smooth experience. It is just sputtery smooth on dynamic. It's nice and open and fast feeling on static. Again, I don't get any extra mud or tug. So it's a very comparable experience, surprisingly, to good PTFE skates on pads like this. So you can cross over and use the TJ Plastix skates on cloth pads, and I think it feels very good. I wouldn't have any reason to go back to PTFE. So really the main question is if you're looking for a skate that is a heckload of a lot more durable than PTFE skates, you're tired of swapping skates constantly, and you primarily use a smooth cloth pad and or a glass pad, you have a glass pad in your rotation. I just think that this is potentially a PTFE killer for a lot of people. For me, again, one of the most annoying things with glass pads is just that constant wiping down little shavings of PTFE on glass pads, and that just these skates totally negate that. It wipes it out. So for me, the skates are a home run. You get 12 per pack for $12, and that would cover essentially 3 mice if you're only using 4 per per mouse. So I do think it's a solid price right now for a skate that is just a lot more durable and something that is a new tech. It's a new type of skate. So again, very interesting job from TJ. I'm a TJ supporter because they're based here in the States and they do everything in-house. That's very unique. They don't outsource these things, so it's a very unique company in the peripheral market, and I really like supporting them for that reason alone. That's not going to make me fluff these up for you guys. I truly think that these are one of the best things I've used on glass, probably the best thing I've used on glass to date, and I just don't have a reason ever to go back to PTFE. So again, I have literally no scratches on these skates at all, with a just mountain full of time on each of these pairs of mice. For me, that's a huge positive because I just don't want to have to change skates constantly. And again, the performance really matches the durability. And I think for me, that's just a home run for the plastic skates. If you guys are picking up these skates tomorrow morning, you can use code FRESH. It certainly helps out the channel. But again, it's no offense to me if you guys don't. But you will get a little bit of savings if you do. That's going to be it for this video, guys. If you get the skates, let me know if your experience mirrors mine. I think these are the best things for glass so far, and definitely a home run for TJ exclusives. I hope it helped, guys. If it did, please leave a sub to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace.